sickle cell disease is a very serious blood disorder. Sickle cell disease is the most common genetic blood disorder in the entire world. There's about 100,000 people in the U.S., but there are over 5 million people in Africa. There's over 1 million people in India. It's a disease that most commonly, but not exclusively, but most commonly affects people whose ethnicity is from places where there was really bad malaria. And it's the way that people survived malaria. But now, with lots of movement around from country to country, the disease exists. And really, the disease is very serious. It's a very painful disease. Our red blood cells that all of us have that are shaped round like a donut and carry oxygen all around our body and to our organs, because they don't carry oxygen, they turn into this shape. And this is hard and sticky, and it gets clogged and stuck in the blood vessels. So if your blood is turning into this is a model that was made by a medical student, and if your blood is flowing through your body and it's looking like these sickled shaped ones, right, like the croissant, it's going to get clogged in there. And then when you try to get your regular blood to flow, it's going to get stuck. You can't get your regular blood in. That's where pain happens. If this happens in your brain, you have a stroke. If this happens in other parts of the body, you have organ failure. Everywhere that blood flows is a complication. And it's important that we're getting the education and awareness out, because it affects so many Black and brown people, and there is bias, there is misunderstanding, they're being undertreated, mistreated. It requires a lot of opioids, so the opioid overdose epidemic has not helped for those who require opioids medically. And so we're here to make sure that we are advocating for this patient population, and we're making sure that they are seen, that they are understood, and that they're treated well when they seek care.
What average of age you guys are working on?
So we work across the lifespan. So you're diagnosed at birth. You find out if you're born in the U.S., every single state tests for sickle cell disease at birth. So you will know if you have the disease. What you may not know is if you're a carrier, because that's going to be silent. That's not going to show up. And if you are a carrier, you're in the highest risk category for having a child with sickle cell disease, if you have a child with a partner who also has sickle cell trait. So we have to educate. We have to make sure that people know and understand. And our job isn't to tell people if they should or shouldn't have children. If both you and your partner have sickle cell trait, our goal is to make sure you can make an informed decision that's right for your family and that's right for the future of your child.
Thank you so much. Do you have anything you want to add?
I just want to add that there's nothing to be ashamed of. What we have in our genes and what comes through in genetic patterns is not something that we have to be ashamed of. And we should not allow people to shame us for how we are made and what happens. And there was good reason for sickle cell trait, and now we simply deal with sickle cell disease.
My name is Ebony. I'm an ambassador of the Sickle Cell Foundation of Minnesota, and I just want to also echo what Ray said. We just really want to advocate for equitable health care and quality care along the lifespan for our sickle cell warriors.
What do you do as an ambassador?
As an ambassador, I just advocate, and I have those conversations. I do health coaching, and like I said, I do a lot of advocacy, speaking with our families, speaking with our warriors, helping them navigate systems and helping them just really get the support and resources that they need.
Do you have any message to the public about what you guys do?
The work that we do is just only a fraction of what needs to be done for the world, for those who are around the world living with sickle cell. So please, join our cause, join our organization, learn more about sickle cell disease, become more aware of what's in your genetic makeup. And like you said, you don't have to be ashamed. You're wonderfully and beautifully made.